Hey,
Bam.
back in the OG format.
Yeah, I can see the cable. I don't tell where the timer is now.
Yeah. Welcome to Catching Fire with Riff. This is episode 17,
Yes.
and we were just talking. It has been a minute since me and Adam had a show without a guest, so hang on tight as we try to navigate this.
Yeah, no lightning round.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I don't know. That's like my whole thing.
So we had Brock Burton scheduled for this episode, but he is he had something come up and wasn't able to make it in. So no Brock Burton. We'll get him rescheduled. I was looking forward to. I think he was going to bring Gracie.
Yeah, he had just asked me this morning I guess maybe last night.
It was last night because Mandy had sent him a couple things, trying to get some links and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway,
This morning I was like, yeah, hell, I figured he was bringing her anyway. He's like, great.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
it was a work conflict schedule.
Yep. So
We'll get you back, Brock.
Yep.
No
We got him
worries.
booked in next, or here coming up at some point. Next week we have Jake Vanover on the pod. He might bring a guest. He might not. It depends on how irritated he is with Nick. That's a joke. But it's up to him. So I don't really know what his ultimate plan is there. But we're definitely going to have him on next weekend, or not next weekend, but next Tuesday. Sorry, I'm still a little cooked from this past weekend.
Yeah, me too.
So I look at that segue. That was
Super cooked.
That was pretty high quality.
Yeah.
So what did we do this past weekend?
We did everything.
You want to start off with the overview, and then we can kind of run it down?
Well, I mean, are we looking at a timeline? Or are we talking about just the shows?
Just the shows.
Just the shows. We opened up for Phil Vassar at the Vine at Chenault Vineyard on Friday afternoon. And then we went and did a private party Friday evening. And then Saturday, we did the Rock Between the Bridges at Proud Mary's for 4th of July.
Yes.
Pretty much the easy version.
Right. And
it
so,
sounds so easy that way.
Yeah. Oh, it was a walk in the park. No, nobody dropped a bit of sweat anywhere. So I guess I'll start with why did we have 2 gigs in one day? We had 2 gigs in one day on Friday because we had a pretty big rainstorm last weekend here in Richmond, Kentucky. Bad enough that parts of our town flooded. I think there were 3 fatalities. And anyway, it was enough rain that having an outdoor party, 4th of July party, wasn't a good idea. So the people that had scheduled it asked what we were doing the following Friday. And I was like, we are playing, opening up for Phil Vassar at the Vine. And then I got to thinking about it. It was pretty late in the year for anybody, or late in the season for somebody to try to find a band to fill in there. So I was like, well, we go on at 6:30. We're playing a 40-minute set for Phil Vassar, opening up for him. And then I guess we could jump off there, run across town, and make it all work. And so they're like, thank you very much for that. And yes, we would like that. So we went into it with that plan, and we was going to get up on Saturday. AD, how you doing today?
Hey.
We got comments back this week.
Yeah.
So I have my internet upgrade. So I have 2 gigabyte up and down internet, which is something I've never had before. Anyway, so we where was I at?
Party? Yes, we'll do it. Absolutely.
So like we were planning on, Friday. I think our call time for Friday at the Vine for the Vassar gig was at 1:30, 2:30? 2:30. Yeah, so it was pretty much the Vassar gig itinerary for it was a little bit more complex than our normal gigs are, so it starts way earlier in the day, and then once you're there, it kind of makes sense. Adam left, but the rest of so he had to go pick up his kids, but the rest of us had to or didn't have to, but ended up staying there because the accommodations were rather nice, and they had a meal for us and stuff. So we ended up staying there, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. But they, because of the heat on Friday, the insurance company had contacted the Vine, and it was like either cancel the show or push the show back. So the show ended up having to get pushed back an hour. And with that, that meant that our run over to our second gig was
Pushed over an hour.
pushed back an hour. And so like we had to get everything set up on stage, do sound check, wait like 4 hours or something, come back, play the gig, and then get everything off stage in like 5 minutes basically to give them time to start doing their deal. And so we did that, and as soon as we got into the back area off stage with our gear, it was just straight to the van, try to get everything in there and get it over to the next gig. And I told them that we would be there as soon as possible, so I didn't even give them a hard time. And I gave them the option to for me to find them another band. I had a couple people looking for a band for us, and them, and they're like, no, we're fine, like you guys can come. And I was like, all right, we will do that. I just didn't want to keep pushing you back. But anyway, so Friday morning I got up, took off work, and I got up and started loading the van at about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I had to string guitars and do several things because I'd been working all week because it's been hot all week. So I was a little bit behind with that kind of stuff. I think we ended up leaving here. Adam came up and helped load, and we ended up leaving here at like 9:30 or something. And
We got over there, what, 10?
10:30. We had to go to Richmond
Yeah.
because the previous week with all that rain, my shop had flooded, my business shop. So every single fan that I had available, I had taken out there, which included the fan that Mark uses to not die when.
Hey.
Hey, who we got? We got Christina.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Christina. Christina. Well, we'll get to that in a minute, but she came out as well. Anyway, so we went and picked up the fan, had to get some coffee, and then ran up. And at some point, I will go over Adam's newest coffee order, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. It's great.
How many shots of espresso?
6.
6 shots of espresso. Yeah. Anyway.
That will do it.
Yeah. So we went over and set up. It was already pretty much blistering hot by the time we got done setting up, like full PA, everything. So we went and set up the private party, full PA and everything, except for our amps, guitars, and we even set up a second drum kit. So we pretty much had a rig and a half, full rig and a half out. That we tried to manage that day. Well, we did manage that day. Mm-hmm. And so leave from there, come back, did a couple things. It was time to go to the Vassar gig.
We had to load for that.
Oh, yeah, we had to come back and load for the Vassar gig. So so we came back, loaded for the Vassar gig, and then took off for that. Showed up, loaded in, waited around to do sound checks, so got set up and everything, went through all of our levels. We played 2 songs or something.
Yeah.
Song and a half, 2 songs. And then they showed us our green room, which was pretty awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
It
was basically like a nice hotel room without the bed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So it had a shower, they had snacks.
Air conditioning was great.
Yeah, the air conditioning was absolutely fabulous. So, hey Heidi, how you doing? So, anyway, so they provided a meal for us, which was awesome. It was I don't know, what we have, corn.
Chicken and broccoli.
We had chicken breast, like baked chicken breast and some sort of chicken gravy with vegetables.
I didn't know there was gravy. I just got the breast.
Yeah, so there was gravy there.
It was slim pickings by the time I got back.
Right, so gravy, carrots and celery in there. John Grimes.
Hometown.
John Grimes. Yeah, and Ginger Adams.
Yeah.
Ginger went out to the Vine, and she just picked one hell of a show to go out to because it was hot.
Very hot.
I mean, the next day was probably 10 degrees, 15 degrees cooler. And on John's live stream for I don't know what band was up, but he's sitting there filming. He's like, Lord, it's hot. And it wasn't nearly as hot as it was the previous day. At least, I guess the Vine catching the sun in the afternoon was brutal.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it was still a good time getting to play on that stage. That was really our first original show. We played 3 covers, but we played 5 originals. And it was kind of, it was earlier in the day, so we didn't play. We have a couple heavier songs that we ended up not playing and played something a little bit more fun, cover-wise for people, and ended with what? Whip and Post. So we did Superstition.
Uptown. We did Uptown.
And Whip and Post. And then we did Karma. Gotta Do.
Freedom Song. Be Careful. Karma. Freedom Song. Be Careful.
Reflections.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what we did there. And got off stage, went over, I don't know, started 9:30-ish, which I thought was a pretty good.
Yeah.
We did pretty good getting over, setting up amps and stuff. The other thing is we gave the people that came out to the Vine to watch us were invited to go up to the private show too, because I know a lot of people had made plans to go out there and hang out. And typically we would have came out and hung out and watched the main act there and stuff, but just with circumstances.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
Adam, your hair looks good. Fluffier.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fluffer.
Been working on that.
He is a fluffer.
Yeah. Been working on the fluffiness.
Yeah, me too. I wish I had some hair when I just careened into that corner of that TV up there. Some antenna to be like, don't do that, buddy.
Yeah.
So private show, it was still hot, man. It was hot. I was sweating. We were all sweating. Like, we couldn't even like bend over and tune our guitars without dripping sweat. Had a client at the event, and they loved you all. Nothing but good things to say about the whole scene. Sue, were they at the Vine? Anyway, but that's awesome. The sound system, getting to play with actual array setup and subs and being able to fill the bass. I saw Keith commented on something, and he's like, oh, you could fill the bass.
Oh, you definitely could.
And so a couple things about playing on a stage that big, because we haven't really played, well, we haven't played on a stage that large together, which they have it's fantastic. Like, it was fun to play there. Definitely something that we need, more practice at, playing on a stage that side, and
we need more stages like that to play on.
Yeah, just nonstop stages like that, just for practice sakes, just so we, can get better at being on faster when, all those things. But the stage was pretty spread out. And so where we're normally standing right on top of each other, I know that just got out, where we're normally just playing right on top of each other and can hear everything great, being on a stage like that, monitor mix. Ooh, yes, at the Vine, and she was 35 weeks pregnant. That is a trooper, and that's a good way to go into labor early, I would
Maybe
imagine.
that's what she was shooting for.
So I'm going to sweat this baby out. But that's awesome. I'm glad that she had a good time. We had a good time, had a great time all weekend long, like super positive vibes from everybody. And I think attendance was down across the board everywhere just because of the heat and then rescheduling and moving the schedules and stuff. But I got to give it to the Vine. They,
A plus.
Yeah.
A plus.
They were. Who is this? Oh, I just lost my mouse. Yeah, Mandy, I agree with this. The Vine is incredibly beautiful. Chenault Vineyards, Christina, Chenault Pennington, the Vine at Chenault Vineyards. I probably didn't need to read all that, but I don't know until I get started. So, Sue, is the dynamic between you different on the large stage? So, that's what I was getting into. So normally, like, we're right on top of the drum kit and each other. So, but mostly the drum kit, I think, is the biggest difference, not being able to feel the percussiveness of it right on top of you.
Blistering.
Can kind of make everything not quite as tight in the pocket, right? And so, like, you have to rely. I could have used like the snare in my monitor, except for it was feeding back as it was, so I probably didn't need that.
Right.
But I could have used a little bit of the snare in the monitor, and I would say
maybe a little
kick and snare,
just for the attack of it. So you're
or maybe just a little bit of the overhead's air brought in there or something, just to have a little bit of presence in there, just to be in the pocket a little bit better. Not that I don't think that we were out of the pocket or anything, but it's definitely not like
not like when you're 12 inches away from Mark.
Right. Yeah.
And he's like hitting drums, and my hair is like.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, the dynamic is definitely different. But we could get used to it.
Oh yeah, we'll get used to it. One more time, we got it down.
I would say so. Like, coming from that and that vibe and stuff, definitely is. It's a different experience getting on and off the stage, playing a short set like that. So it kind of reminds me of doing a battle of the bands. Just get on there. You can't really worry about how the monitor mixes. Like, once you get up there, you got to go and you got to play.
Make the best of it.
Like, there are going to be more mistakes than normal, I think, when you do like have a situation like that, because there are so many variables that are outside of your control. Having a production team and everything that's completely foreign to you. And then, like, I had a guitar quit in the first couple songs.
And I didn't even notice.
Right.
Because I just kept playing.
Right. So I forget what song it was on. And I went and made a switch quick, but I was sweating so much it got down in the pickup, the pot for the guitar, and it stopped reacting. And so I went and switched guitars. I think it was on Karma. Or Gotta Do. It was on one of the earlier, like the second or third song, whatever that was. And so I had to run back and get a different guitar. Got a guitar. And then the guitar that I got wasn't, when we decided to do Uptown Funk instead of a different song, I had to go do another guitar switch. So typically I wouldn't be wanting to do any guitar switches in a 40-minute set. I would try to pick one that that can do all the sounds. And I know that you guys are like, they're just guitars and there's no difference in the sound and stuff, and you're wrong. There is definitely a difference in the sound, and it matters to me, damn it.
It's pretty obvious that it matters.
Yeah, it does matter. So, Christina says, y'all look good on the big stage. Yeah, thank you.
Felt good.
Thank you. Yeah, it did feel good, even though we were saturated.
Oh, yeah.
Mark got off when I've never seen anybody so sweaty in my life. He got off, and we walked over to the side, and we were doing something. I'm like, you win, man. And he's like, what do you mean I win? I'm like, you sweat the most. Like, The shirt was just like, it was vertically saturated. I don't even know how to explain how saturated he was, but he definitely, and I don't even know if he got, did he even have a fan back there?
Surely he had a fan.
I don't know
I
if
don't
he
know if
had
it
a
was doing any
fan.
good. It might have just been blowing hot air on him.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was so hot that they're like, you guys need to cover up your pedal boards in between sound check and the other things so your pedals don't overheat. So they had some blankets, moving blankets that we brought out on stage and put up there. So anyway, it was a good experience. Nothing but positive things to say about them. And I'm going to have to shout out the production manager there. His name was Jeff, and was extremely accommodating and nice, and a completely different vibe than what I was expecting because we were the opener, and I don't know him from Adam, literally. So you never know what that person's going to be like, but I thought that he
Oh yeah, he was super nice.
is just the most accommodating, thoughtful. I was highly impressed. And like even we had some liquid IV because like it was hot, and so at one point I was like, "Would you like a liquid IV?" Because I know that you got to be burning up, and I haven't seen any sitting around here. And he was like, no, I'm good. He's like, but thank you very much for thinking about me. It really means a lot that you would think about me. And I'm like, well, I'll just, trying to keep people from stroking out up here. But anyway, super nice guy. And as the production, as they get more acclimated to what they're doing there and the bands and stuff that they have in. My one request to them was to book Marcus King there.
Yeah, get Marcus down there.
Ooh, speaking of Marcus King, we're going to go watch Marcus King July 29th in Nashville. It's on Wednesday night. I'm extremely stoked about that. So, anyway, that's my Marcus King plug for the episode.
Yep, so far.
Mark should have been in the front Oval office. Mandy says. Yeah, so that didn't happen, but he could have been up there. Anyway, so we got off the stage there and ran over to our next show. Played 4 or 5 songs before they did the fireworks. And then got back on and played straight through to midnight. And
which seemed like
it was
no time.
And going from the big stage back to that littler stage, like 16 by 20 or something that we had set up for they had set up for us for the after party or the private party, getting on that smaller stage and getting back in a tighter group. It was like we didn't have to sound check or anything. Like we started playing, and it was like very, very comfortable instantly.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Russ told us it was the best we'd ever sounded. Yeah. So
it was the best we'd ever sounded.
Yeah. So
at a private gig.
Yeah. And some people saw it, but
and we're in somebody's yard. I don't know whose yard it is.
Yeah, John Grimes live stream is like, you know who they are. If you don't know who they are, we're in somebody's yard, y'all.
I don't know whose yard it is, but I know who I'm here with, is what he said.
They got fireworks. So anyway, it was a good time. I'm glad that they said that we could. Oh, I don't even think I got to that. We were able to invite some of the people that came out to the Vine to join us at the private party, just to be helpful with navigation of people's plans for the evenings. And so our hosts for the private party, the people that hired us, our hats off to them. Super nice people. And then they what did we do? Some barbecue at the end of
that
the night.
barbecue was fire.
Dude, I was about to crash out of low blood sugar crash out by the time, right? We got pretty much all the stage packed up after that show. So it had been like 45 minutes or something. And we just had to get it into the van. And I went and sat down in the van to hook it up to the trailer. And I was like, I don't know if I can hook this thing up. Like, and at that point of the night, nobody's really talking a whole lot or anything. Everybody's just like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, when you was moving the trailer, I think it's when we all just kind of moseyed over to the barbecue.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know there was barbecue there. So, like, we load the trailer, and I'm cooked. And I really didn't want to go out to eat. So I was going to go home and try
No Waffle House.
Yeah. I had no desire to go to Waffle House either night. I was done.
Yeah, I ate twice apparently.
So what did we do? We went and, no, I made 6 barbecue sliders. And somebody had made like 25 pounds of barbecue pulled pork. I made 6 sliders, put them on a plate, got in the van. Adam's like, I'm following you because I have no idea how to get out of or no, I
just need to know how to get to the road.
I don't know how to navigate across this yard to get out of here because we weren't really where we were at, wasn't really a driveway. So he followed me out there, and I'm like probably creeping about running off the road eating sliders out to exit 99 or 101, whatever it is, 99.
Yeah.
And went home. I had stuff in the trailer and the van, so I had to like unload part of the stuff that was doesn't need to be left out in the elements. And so it was another 15 or 20 minutes once I got home. Got everything secured, took the dog to the bathroom, and went and crashed out. And I think that's the first time in like a week and a half that I slept 8 hours. And then the next morning I got up, had to unload everything, reload everything, and go over to Proud Mary's. And so there were 5 bands.
6.
So 4 on the floor.
Crazy Chenault Train. Sheldon Road. Strangers.
The Strangers.
Rhythm Phoenix.
Us.
And Five Below. The Five Below band.
The hosts.
The host with the most.
So that was set up as a charity event for Honor Flight Kentucky, and I know that all of you guys know about Honor Flight Kentucky by now because I've been talking about it for a couple weeks. But we showed up there a little bit later than we normally would have, just because of the previous day and pretty much being dehydrated and needing to get rehydrated before we went out there. And again, we don't drink, so we were just dehydrated from sweating. And even with the liquid IVs, I don't know how many waters I drank.
Yeah,
and then,
steady stream.
Yeah. So
Water and Red Bull.
It was the hands, all of our, mine and Adam's hands the next day were like just not wanting to work. It's like you wake up and you're not able to make a fist.
Yeah.
Like that lingers.
You barely close your hand.
For about 8 hours after you wake up, and you're just trying to get hydrated enough to get your hands working again. So loaded everything up, made it down to Proud Mary's, unloaded.
It's considerably less hot. It was still hot.
It wasn't hot.
Nothing like Friday.
Right.
Nothing like Friday.
For sure. So we got out of there, and we got there, got set up, sound check. Got after it for an hour and 20 minutes.
Which also went like...
Yeah, just as fast as it can go. Yeah, Sue, I'm on board with this. Well, let me hit a couple things. Anybody else is welcome to caravan to Nashville with us and join. That just was about the...
Marcus King.
You literally can't you can caravan. You just can't ride with us because we don't have room. But you're more than welcome to caravan down. The more the merrier. I've made it a point to try. I think I talked about this, but I'm trying to go to watch more live music that I enjoy. Just for myself trying to get out and do something because I work a lot and stay at my house a lot when I'm not working. So trying to make it a definitive point to go experience bands live more. So this is part of that. And Sue says, oh, I didn't get to John. John said, thank you to the host of the private party. He met them at Proud Mary's. Yeah, they came out to Proud Mary's the next day. We're booked to play their fourth party next year already. Mm-hmm. So filling up the calendar.
It's a tradition.
Yeah.
Creatures of habit.
So we appreciate that. Ooh, I need to do something. Sorry. Yeah. That has nothing to do with the stream. But definitely thank the host of that private party. The fireworks, like the whole thing, like it's family friendly. It's not like a hoot and holler and throw down. Like it's no,
it was good.
It's classy.
It was good.
And
it's like one of the only gigs I take my kids to.
Right. So
that one in the Richmond Center, it was like given. They're going.
Yep. So then you have Sue says maybe next time you hire a true IV therapy session. I would be down to try that. I've never done that before. I'm probably more likely to just buy saline solution and give myself an IV though, as to hire somebody to do that. But yeah, I'll look at Amazon China for the supplies.
I'll just keep drinking stupid amounts of water and Red Bull.
Yeah, that's
all right.
That does it.
Throw L8 in there occasionally.
Anyway, got done there. Stayed till the beginning of the fireworks, but my ears were cooked, so I left. I think Adam had his kids, so he stayed a little bit longer.
Yeah, we're good.
And Mandy was sick, so she didn't she came down with something, so she didn't go out on the 4th, and I wanted to get back to the house, even though I pretty much just went to bed. I just wanted to see how she was doing too. So anyway, that's our gigging weekend. It was a weekend for sure. Yeah. It almost felt like work.
Yep.
The gigs were all fun.
Oh, they're great. They were great. They were so short though.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, we played about the equivalent. I mean, we didn't even play the equivalent of 4 hours of music total, did we?
We did more loading than we did playing for sure.
Yeah, we loaded for like 25 hours and played for like 3.5 total or something. It was a lot of loading. But they say you get paid to move stuff, you don't get paid to play.
Yeah, that's a bonus. We'll make up for it weekend after next.
Yeah, which I guess we'll get into what we have coming up here. If you look at the ticker, I got the ticker back down here at the bottom. So our next show is Proud Mary 6 to 9 or 6 to 10?
6 to 10.
So we got Proud Mary on 7/17. Mm-hmm. So July 17th is a Friday. So that's our first time doing a full show at Proud Mary this year. Mm-hmm. So the next night we'll be back at the Cellar. We haven't been there since Cellar days. Mm-hmm. I think it's at the beginning of May. Into
sometime
April.
In May.
Yeah. So it's been a little while since we were down there. And or up there, I guess. And it's always a good time. People
always
be dancing all night long at the Cellar. Mm-hmm. And then the following weekend, we have some, Richmond Center in Richmond is family friendly. And Proud Mary's is family friendly too. If you've never been to Proud Mary's, it's definitely family friendly. So the next 2 weekends we have family friendly shows going on, and then we have
Bring the Fam,
Chenault Vineyard's Welcome Center patio. So we haven't actually played out on the patio there yet, which is pretty crazy. We played the Vine before we played the patio out there. We
would have played the patio for Halloween, but I can't remember why we didn't.
Because it was below 60 degrees when we started.
That's right. That's what it was.
So it was a little chilly. But we played Halloween this past Halloween there. And had a good time. So, anyway, the that's what we have going on the following 2 weekends after this weekend.
And we're off this coming weekend.
Yeah, we're off this coming up weekend.
Rest and relaxation, and
it's been a couple weeks since we had a weekend off, so
mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing there. So if you were at the Vine gig and have any video of us doing the original songs, if you could shoot the band a message or me a message, and help me figure out how to get those from you, because for some reason the main reason being I didn't have a good place to put up my camera, that I could watch it. But I don't have any video of us playing our original songs. So I would appreciate it if somebody has some of that stuff. And John Grimes was there and tried to stream it, but kept on getting about 3 seconds in, and his connection would drop. So, yeah. Anyway, what else we got going on? We just made
Richmond Center, Chenault Vineyard. That's pretty much.
No. I meant, what else do we have going on? Not gig wise. We have a bunch of. I can go over some of the stuff we have. Seeing how I haven't posted the events, this is on my list of stuff to do this week, is post some new events. So I will actually go ahead and pull up the calendar and run you guys over the next week or two. Probably. So Adam, if you would like to.
So we got the primaries.
Wait. After. Let me get you. After Richmond Center and Chenault Vineyards on the 24th and 25th, on the 26th, we are hosting the open jam on the backstretch on a Sunday. We're the host band, so that's on the 26th. I think that's from 3 to 7. We play at the beginning and play at 5 again or something. And I don't think any of us have been up there to one of their host band deals, jam days. So I imagine that it's just if you want to come play some songs, then you come
Bring
up
it.
and
come sing along while we play a song, or just whatever.
Yeah. So I guess
bring your spoons, bring your tambourine, whatever.
And
let's do it.
Yep, and you can play some music with us, or bring your band and play your own music.
Mm-hmm.
And so looking forward to that. We haven't played there either, and trying to fit that in. Like, our schedule's pretty full right now, so trying to fit all that in. I booked that a couple months ago, just to get out there. So the following weekend in August, we have O'Neill's on Saturday night.
It is a Saturday. Heck yeah.
Yeah, August 1st. We have the following weekend, August 8th, we have Hops and Vines here in Richmond. So we're in support of the headliner.
Bumper and the Plaid Rabbits.
Yep. And then the next weekend, we're at Tomahawks. So the 14th, we're at Tomahawks down in
Corbin. New venue. For us, new venue, period.
Yeah, so it's brought to you by the same people that own Austin City down there. So new venue. I think it's just right across the street from there too.
I'm not sure.
It is. So we're playing there. That's the 14th. My birthday is actually on August 13th, the day before that. So that's pretty close to being
birthday gig.
Birthday gig. Then we have the Steam Heritage Festival in Ravenna.
Yeah, Brock will be there.
There's all kinds of
Marshall will be there.
Marshall's playing there that evening with us
too. Might even be there. I'm not sure.
So that's in August 15th. August 22nd, we have Bourbon Jam. We're opening up, and then we're playing the after party at BBH that night.
Mm-hmm.
And those 2 weeks on the pod here, on the 11th and the 18th, we'll probably have a conglomerate of people that are going to be at Bourbon Jam.
Yeah, big party.
Yeah.
I get Don out here.
Right. I know that Tim Hellard is headlining Bourbon Jam, and he's going to be
out.
on the 18th. So
need to contact him and confirm.
Confirm that.
It's about time to do that. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, so then we got banners the following weekend and a private party on the Saturday. So got some stuff coming up there. We have Phoenix Fest in September, another Proud Mary's gig, Cocktails 2, the Millstone Festival here in Richmond. All stuff's going to be happening in September.
And there's probably going to be some other something that comes in.
Yeah, there will be. So we've kind of held off on booking. Yeah, we just got there. We've held off on booking up a lot in September and October. Like, we have gigs and stuff, but my son is playing football at Georgetown. He's a freshman, so I don't really know if he's going to be redshirted or if he's going to be on the field. And so until we kind of figure that out, I have some stuff blocked off there on the calendar for family stuff for my son. So then we start back with BBH throughout. I think we have at least through the beginning of the year, if not. No, I think we were already booked all the way. So after Bourbon Jam, we're pretty much monthly at BBH until at least
after Phoenix Fest,
until at least February, but probably till school's out again. And then O'Neill's. We don't have very many Cocktails too. We
do. We got 3.
This is October, so yeah, Cocktails 2 there. BBH. Yeah, I mean, we have back at Two Fisted Willie's later in the year. Anyway, we got stuff on the books. I need to make events. So anybody have any questions about anything? If you do, just shoot them in the comments there, and we will discuss them. You see anything on there you want to talk about?
What's your favorite amp?
Bruh.
Favorite guitar?
So my favorite guitar right now is, I'll get it. You got to talk for a second.
He's getting his favorite guitar currently. His current number 1 holding it down, bottom guitar. That one.
So it's going to make my camera go wacky. Give me a second here. All right. Current favorite guitar is a Friedman Telecaster, basically, with P90s and a sparkle finish, relic. So it's a Telecaster Deluxe, basically, with P90s. And it's I've been enjoying it. It's a little bit spankier than a humbucker guitar.
Is that the one you sweated in the pot?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was that same PRS.
Give me trouble.
Yeah, that's on the bench right now.
Yeah.
So I went completely through it. It was working again. So I don't know. Anyway, I enjoy that guitar quite a bit.
The current favorite.
I mean, to be honest, I like pretty much all guitars. So not super picky about them. What's your favorite guitar?
The same one I always play.
Richie Kotzen Telecaster. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that dude from
he had
the one. Yeah, the guy from Sheldon Road.
Yeah. So before playing in this band, had you even ever played a Telecaster?
Never.
So I don't know how many people care about our guitar talk here, but
hey,
this is something I can talk about all day long.
If we had a guest, that's what we'd be talking to them about. Stuff like this.
So Adam always played metal guitars for some reason.
Yeah.
Like some BC Rich guitars.
Yep.
Stuff with EMGs in them.
Yep.
Red. Very bright red. Metal guitars. And I don't know. After a couple of band practices, I was like, try this guitar out. And He's pretty much been playing it ever since then.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there.
This sounds great, and it does everything that Adam needs it to do. So he thinks that he wants a guitar with a boost on it, but it'd get him in trouble.
Yeah, I'll be boosting everything. Just be on all the time.
The boost is on. The boost isn't supposed to be on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. And my favorite amp, the amp that I'm gigging right now is the Third Power kitchen sink amp, which is basically a Fender Deluxe Reverb clean channel and a Marshall overdrive channel, basically.
Pretty awesome.
But I just started gigging with it this past weekend. Before that, I was running a 2-Rock Studio Overdrive, which I'm not real happy with the overdrive channel on that. But the 2-Rock Studio Sig, which is what Adam runs, is a fantastic amp. Like the cleanest of the clean.
Yeah. It's the powerful little thing.
All right.
Deceiving.
Here's a good question. Here's a random. If you could play all originals to 30 people forever, or only covers to a huge crowd, which would you choose? To note, both crowds would be enthusiastic. I'm almost like a 50-50 split right down the middle.
I mean, if both crowds are enthusiastic, it can go either way.
Yeah.
30 people singing along with a song is just as impressive as 300.
But if they're enthusiastic, 300 would be pretty loud.
Yeah.
What if it's 30,000?
But 30 people singing songs you wrote.
Versus 30,000.
Yeah, but that's not part of the...
That says a huge crowd.
Yeah, but the singing songs, playing covers.
Yeah.
I mean...
We're probably going to err on the side of playing originals.
Yeah.
Here.
Just hearing people sing your songs has got to be better than,
Yeah.
just singing along with somebody else singing somebody else's song.
I mean, the goal was to have people have a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as long, like if the original music is making people have a good time, then that's awesome.
Yeah. We're good.
Huge crowd, new peeps, more fans and friends. Yeah, I mean, originals.
Yep.
But
30 people is a low number to put on that.
yeah,
I think there'll be more than 30 people. That's all I'm saying.
maybe. We've played to 30 people.
Yeah,
several
we'll
times.
do it. Yeah. It doesn't matter if there's 300 people there and they're all just sitting there staring at you and not moving or making a sound. It's kind of lame. But they're both enthusiastic according to the guidelines.
Yeah. John Grimes says, it was great to see you on the stage with the grandchildren. Mandy enjoyed it as well. See you soon. Yeah, that was kind of impromptu. They're awful cute out there dancing, and I was like, I'm gonna scoop one of them up, and then you can't scoop one of them up.
You gotta scoop them both.
Both of them have then got to be scooped up, but it was pretty funny watching their reaction. They're both like,
Yeah.
May with her shirt off. Probably should have thought about that.
She was out there doing
cartwheels,
cartwheel face plants on the concrete. So
yeah, she's wild.
Yeah.
They're
I miss them when they're that little and they can be wild and it's cute.
Yeah, and then they get older and they're wild, and then the police get called.
It's a totally different situation.
Oh, that was a joke. Yeah. I mean, it's the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and the 4th of July. So this is my question in the chat: is the better holiday 4th of July or Thanksgiving?
For what? For family?
No, just in, like what?
I mean,
which one's better?
Just which one do you prefer?
So I think that Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of all time. I grew up kind of in a little bit different than most people with the religion that I was in. So I didn't grow up like celebrating Christmas and Halloween and those types of holidays. So I don't really have any Christmas memories. But I feel like as an outsider with that, Thanksgiving is everything that Christmas should be. Like family wise, and like it gets all the materialistic stuff out of the way and allows you to cook and just I feel like family hangs out longer.
I feel like Thanksgiving's more family orientated, and 4th of July is more social.
Yeah.
You know?
So like you definitely
it's
have
still family orientated, but it's more everybody's hanging out with
you
everybody's
definitely
family.
have like more. The food's definitely better on
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because like it's always so hot on the
Pie.
4th of July
How
that
many 4th of July pie did you eat? I didn't eat any 4th of July pie.
yeah, I didn't even
Thanksgiving pie,
see
though.
any. You know what I had on the 4th of July to eat? Grilled chicken salad.
Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah.
I also had that.
Well, that's because it was hot outside, and I figured anything any heavier than that, I would be throwing up.
Yeah, after we got done playing, though, I did get the grilled chicken over jambalaya, which was,
Yeah, that was not me.
pretty good.
So, yeah, I think they do have a different vibe. 4th of July is definitely more John Grimes. That's what's up. Thanksgiving. Yeah, 4th of July is. I mean, this year was kind of unique. The 250th anniversary. It's a long time. That's a long time, and every year, I don't know. The older you get, people are always like, "It's getting worse," and
Yeah.
you know. But they've been like that's been being said forever, and I think we hear about stuff more, but there is still a whole lot of awful nice people out there,
Yeah.
and
A lot of good still.
and a lot of enjoyable moments available to be had still. So both of them are good in that respect. Like it was good, healthy fun. I do see like the fireworks and stuff. I've kind of grown out of getting a kick out of fireworks. I told you while we were out there, and you said that you had too. I used to be
I
about
still
it.
like, I can't stop looking at them though when they,
Yeah, when they go off.
yeah, I'm stuck.
Yeah. But just letting them off, and
Yeah, the setting off of the fireworks.
I think the noise, like I've just got to a point where the noise is a bit much for me, especially after gigging a lot in the weekend. Like my ears, my ears get to the point where I just start getting agitated. So, but and then the other thing with the 4th of July is like you see a lot of people online that are complaining that people are letting off fireworks. Which I get a kick out of. I kind of understand both sides of the thing there, but it's the 4th of July, and people are going to let off fireworks.
It's definitely, that's going to happen.
I mean, and no matter what you say about it.
But the letting them off on the 4th never really bothered me because you can't get away from it. It's going to happen. But the people that want to set off fireworks the week before and the week after, that when I lived in town, that kind of definitely.
Well, what
got
if
to
you
me.
have leftover fireworks, though?
Well, I mean, you should shut them off on the 4th.
Anyway, people.
It's like the designated day.
Right, yeah, people are going to be letting off fireworks at odd times of the night and stuff, so you just should, I mean, it is what it is.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, yeah. You know what doesn't let off fireworks? AI. So,
Thank goodness, not yet.
yeah.
I'm sure there is something.
Yeah, so with Mandy being sick, a lot of people, I even got the whole entire family together and got a group picture with Mandy.
Nice.
Without Mandy, but with all the kids and stuff, as I was very proud of myself for orchestrating that, and while we were loading out, like I normally don't even remember to do anything except for get stuff off the stage. So, yeah, No, it was that's kind of where I was going. Is like the 4th of July. I made it a point to share a bunch more of our family picture stuff on through the band page this weekend, just because I kind of feel like that's what I had a lot of family come out. Like all my kids came out to the Vassar show. I didn't even get to go out and talk to them or say anything. So they probably won't be watching this, but I appreciate them coming out, and they all came out to Proud Mary. And so it's not very often that I get an opportunity to hold the grandkids when I'm on stage. So
yeah.
So and Adam got to bring his kids.
Yeah,
I know Mark. Keith's family was able to come both days to everything. So it was nice.
Very nice.
It's nice to do something that you love around people that you love. So. We have Sue. Yeah, the drone shows are pretty cool.
I haven't seen one
I've
in
just
person.
Yeah, I've seen the videos of them, and it's cool. Fireworks are still neat, though. I do agree. Like big old mortars blowing up is pretty legit. All right.
Well, that pretty much does it.
Yeah. So that was our 4th of July recap.
So we're off this weekend. 17th, we're at Proud Mary's. The 18th, we're at the Cellar.
And then the 24th, family-friendly show at Richmond Center. And the 25th at Chenault Vineyard.
Which Chenault Vineyard is family-friendly?
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's that time of year. We have a bunch of family-friendly shows coming up. All earlier shows. All those type of shows are a lot earlier than our normal bar gig deals. I know that somebody reached out the other day, and we were already booked, but tried to get us in Manchester Music Hall.
Yeah.
So
that'll be happening.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then we got a line on maybe doing something at the Burl. So.
Yep.
We'll obviously keep you informed. But thank everybody for coming out. Christina, I know that you didn't feel very good either, and you came out, so I appreciate that, and hope you're over whatever sickness. Mandy and Christina were involved in a golf cart accident in Catalina Island.
No, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Golf cart accident. Was there drinking involved?
I do not believe so.
Wow.
So Margot, Mandy's uncle's girlfriend, was driving, and there was a problem they were going down a hill, and there's a problem with the brakes or something, and she rolled it. And Margot ended up breaking like 5 ribs, a bunch of bones in her feet. Mandy got her hand pretty good. Has a pretty nasty bruise down her right rear end parts. And like a deep bruise, and was pretty sore. I didn't really hear if Christina, I'm sure Christina was sore as well. So anyway, I think Margot got airlifted to a different, 5 ribs is, I think Margot might be late 70s.
Yeah, it's bad. Weeks of pain. Longer than that.
Yeah. Do you not follow Mandy's Facebook page, Adam? He does. He just doesn't.
They call me Offline Adam, right?
Yeah. He just chooses to. He has this. It just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going until I see something.
Just scroll.
Yeah.
Scroll.
Something completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the world.
Adam's nickname is Offline. That's one of them. That's better than your old nickname.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, we're not going to drag this out for another 20 minutes.
No,
we're getting off here. I'm
not
tired. I'm still cooked from this weekend. Adam's cooked. Obviously, from our voices, you can hear that.
Look how fluffy my hair is.
Yeah. He didn't even unfluff.
Not even a little.
No unfluffing of the hair has happened. So anyway, see y'all next week.
All right.
Thank you. Mandy says, or Christina says that she was fine. And she also says, kind of freaked me out. More concern for them than anything. Yeah, for sure. Christina has had 2 surgeries on her ankle. The first one and foot was pretty bad. So I'm glad that you didn't have any further injuries to that.
Didn't have to return to the boot.
I have just noticed here recently that you're getting up and dancing a little bit after a long hiatus of dancing from having a foot injury. So anyway, glad that you didn't re-injure that. Yeah, it freaked me out too, because she literally called me and she's like, what are you doing? Do you have time to talk? I'm like, yeah, I'm just, here in the attic. But yeah. And she's like, we were in an accident. I was like, are you guys all right? She's like, well, it was a golf cart accident. I think I broke my finger. And I was like, what do you mean you think you broke your finger? Like, are you going to get it checked out? And she's like, oh, no, I don't know. I'm like, you should probably get it checked out. And you should probably get it checked out or see if you have a concussion, because you have to fly home. Mm-hmm. And you kind of want to be apprised of the situation. But anyway, they made it home safely, and Margot's on the mend. So I am getting off of here. But anyway, thank you all for coming out. And if you have any footage of Vassar, of us at Vassar doing original songs, holler at your boy. Peace.